Hey, this is Shay28 or Shay. I'm coming to you today for my 24-week post-op VSG video. And I know it's been a couple of weeks, but um, people get busy. I don't know what else to say. Um, um, my lips are really dry, sorry. And it's just that I think, when I first started this journey, I was watching a lot of videos, and people would say, "Oh, you'd go weeks without seeing somebody, and you would hear, "Oh, now that I have lost the weight, uh, my life got busier," and that's exactly what happened with me. My life got busier now that I can get out and do stuff that normally um, trying to get comfortable here, sorry. Um, you wouldn't be able to do. Your life gets busier. So that's just what happens. My life actually got extremely busy because I went to a night shift at work. But I'm really enjoying the people that I'm working with, although I miss the people that I did work with. But I am enjoying the people that I worked with. So, and one of the gals that sits right next to me, she has had weight loss surgery, so I feel like, I have somebody to talk to that understands what I'm going through. She had a band and I had VSG, but same process. Let me get into my numbers here. Um, Now, the last time I did a video, and of course these numbers are going to be based on the last time I did a video, and today I weighed in at 271.8. Last time I did a video, which was on, wow, has it been that long ago? Almost a month ago, was my week 1920, and I was at 276.6. So that's a total of a 5-pound loss within that time. Since surgery, that's 72 pounds, and total is 88 pounds, so almost 90 pounds. That's pretty darn good. Um, I talked about it before. I'm on a 90-day um, challenge to change your mind, body, attitude, that kind of thing. So, actually, tomorrow will be our halfway mark. It started off on September 2nd, and um, tomorrow's the 22nd, so it's 40 days, so that's 20 days tomorrow. So, what had happened is when I started off, I wanted to get into a new exercise program. And as many of you know, when you start a new program, you gain a little bit. And that's exactly what I did. I went from 276 to 279. And then I've now lost back down to 271. So, it has nothing to do with, you know, choices that I made besides pushing myself a little bit harder as far as exercise, doing a lot more than I would normally. So, but I think that I made great strides. Like I said, I went back up. I had my little thing. Yeah, I got all the way up to 279.6, but I was doing like double the exercise that I was doing. I'm doing exercise every day now instead of 3 times per week. So, again, 271.8. Super excited about that. Let's see. I don't really have a lot to talk about. I keep hearing from people that I jibber jabber and I should make my videos shorter. There's a bunch of stuff I should I don't need to be saying in my videos, but they make me feel better. Reading my notes on my account. I wrote notes. I try to write notes every time that I do any of these videos. As a journal to myself, because I can go back and look at these, because, you know, as I showed you, it's my journal. So I have a video journal and then my journal that I can go back and I can read, you know, how I progressed. What was going on in my mind, because a lot of this is mental. You know, you can only eat a little bit of food, but it's the food that you're putting in your mouth that is whether or not what you're doing. So, like I start my day, no fail. I start my day off with a clicked protein shake. Several reasons why. One is I believe that it's the best way to get the most protein into my system during the morning. And the second reason why is because now that I've had VSG, sorry about that, I find I can't physically eat something until after I've had at least 3 bottles of water. My stomach does, I've tried, you know, like eating an egg in the morning, no. Toast, no. Makes me very, very sick. So I find that if I drink my protein shake, I'm having that bad eye problem again. If I drink my protein shake in the morning, then I feel better. So, saying that, it's then the choices that you make during the day after that protein shake that tells you whether or not how your day is going to go. You know, are you going to eat big fat juicy cheeseburger or for lunch, or are you going to have a salad or a yogurt or, you know, something like that? There have been days when I choose a big fat juicy cheeseburger, but more than not, I try to choose the healthier version. Although I did get into, for my lunches, I like to eat carrots and celery and broccoli dipped into a little ranch dressing. That seems to satisfy me the most because I'm getting that crunch, but I feel like I'm eating that little bit healthier than big fat juicy cheeseburger. And you know what? My little sleevey, it doesn't like a lot of grease food, so a big fat juicy greasy cheeseburger is normally not the way that I go. I try to stay away from anything that's really, really greasy. Baked. I haven't really gotten into breads. No breads for me. I think we had a BLT like last week because we had some really great produce and we had turkey bacon, and so I tried to have a BLT, and I did take a slice of bread, toasted it up, and tried to eat that, and I found that, and I took 2 or 3 bites of the bread, you know, bread. And after that, I just gave the bread to the dog and just ate the bacon. So it's definitely a mind frame. You know, you want to try that bread. You want to have that ice cream. You want to do those things that you did before. Oh, chips. Let's not get into those. And it's taking your mind out of that mind frame of, I call it my fat girl syndrome. I know it may offend some people, but that's the way it's my inner fat girl is who it is. So it's dealing with my demons, so to speak. Sometimes my little fat girl, she screams so loud. You gotta give in. So I'm just saying, more than not, I don't give in. But there are times when I do give in, and then I feel guilty, and I don't know. I just always feel guilty. I don't know why. Let's see what else is going on. Oh my goodness. So I have been dreading this part of my weight loss. You know, every once in a while I do purge my closet, but I really have not purged my closet. I've been wearing the same clothes that I wore, and as you can tell, they're not really fitting all that well. Um, but this weekend, I made it my goal to really, if it looks, I was wearing a shirt. This is where it come from, actually. I was wearing a shirt, and I looked down, and I felt sloppy in it because it was so huge that I was like, oh, I can't wear this anymore. So I went ahead and purged my closet. Jeans, shirts, a lot of shirts. Not really a lot of jeans, and more capris, but um, I did end up purging probably 65% of my clothes because I try them on, I'd look in the mirror, and I'd say, what does this look like? Do I look sloppy? And if I look sloppy, I don't want to wear it. So that's where I am right now. I have clothes in my closet that I can't fit into yet, and then I have clothes in my closet that are way too big. I don't have any middle ground. I either have too big or too small. I don't know. So that's what I did. And I did go to the thrift store to see if I could find something more appropriate as far as like pants, blah blah blah. And I just got discouraged and left. I didn't buy anything. Um, let's see. Oh, a couple of really big things that happened. I had my birthday on the 17th. So happy birthday to me. Almost 40 years old. I actually turned 39. And I didn't want a cake. So Kimps, I don't know if you guys have Kimps there or not, but I found Kimps and I love them. They have frozen yogurt. And I found a frozen yogurt that I liked with them, so I went and got me some frozen yogurt. Kimps frozen yogurt. It's really good. Uh, the difference between their ice cream and frozen yogurt is basically um, their ice cream is 350 calories per serving, and their frozen yogurt is 150 calories per serving. So I tend to go towards the frozen yogurt if I absolutely have to have that something. So I did. I ended up, and then I made the boyfriend eat the rest of it so that I wouldn't keep going back to it because, quite frankly, I have no self control. That's why I had the surgery. Um, it's getting to be a little colder, and I'm in love with hoodies. Always have been. Since I was a teenager, I love me a hoodie. I will throw a hoodie on. I got one here. Love the hoodies. And This one my niece just gave me, actually. I love them. So I have a ton of hoodies. Like, people know if you're going to buy me something, buy me a hoodie. I'm going to love it. I had several different ones. I'm a big Ohio State fan. Yes, I know I live in Kansas City, which is usually two teams that most 99.9% of everybody here loves. It's either the Jayhawks, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, or Mizzou. But I'm an Ohio State fan, and so I have in my little drawer here, not my Chiefs. My Ohio State hoodie. I've never been able to wear it. I bought it because I bought it at a store that was closing, and they're the only ones that I could find. Steve & Barry's, the actual Ohio State that was halfway decent priced here in the Kansas City area. So I've got a t-shirt, or not a t-shirt, a sweatshirt and a hoodie. And I was never able, they're brand freaking new. Steve & Barry's closed 3 years ago. I've never been able to wear them. I can fit in this now. I think I cried a little when I actually got into my Steve & Barry's shirt. And I was very excited to be able to get into my Ohio State and support my boys. Because, I can't watch them this season because I'm working on Saturdays. But, as I put this away, go Bucks, by the way. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. Okay. This is not Ohio, this is just regular. What else? I had a couple of hoodies that was one of the three that I actually tried on. Another one is this super warm black Kansas City hoodie that I loved, and it fit, but I couldn't zip it. And so the boyfriend bought a bike, and we wanted to go riding on the bike, but I don't have anything. I have never in my life wanted to get on the back of a bike because I felt like I was so big, I'd tip over whoever was driving. But we'll get into that story in a minute. So I put on this huge, heavy jacket, and it zips, and it's huge on me. Huge. Like, it zips, and I'm like, wow, I got a ton of room in there. So that was my big thing. Anyway, so boyfriend bought a Suzuki Boulevard. It's this big touring bike, and it's a very nice bike. And I never in my days ever would think that, number one, because he's a big fat man like me. He's not really that. He is a big man, but that we would fit on a bike together. No less that I would even want to, or he would even ask. Because I thought, why in the world would you want me on the back of a bike when you've got to, make turns, and I don't know. But we actually went around the block, and it was awesome. I enjoyed the crap of it, so I'm going to enjoy. I think I'll feel more comfortable. I felt comfortable, but I'll feel more comfortable and not as self-confident if I lose more weight before I get back on the back of that bike. The last thing that I have is I'm so close to the 260s. I don't remember ever being 260 whatever in my adult life. I know that 11 years ago, when I was pregnant with my son, I gained 100 pounds. Um, and I remember every time that I going to the doctor, she would say to me, "What are you eating? Why are you gaining this weight?" And I put it on genetics. Oh, all the women in my family gain 100 pounds with their first baby. But all the women in my family but me lost that weight. So, I don't know. I used it as an excuse, I think. Um, so, I haven't been in the 260s in a very, very, very long time. I'm super, super, super excited. So, I cannot wait till I can get on here and do the 260. Um, super close. 271. What was I? 271.8. So, uh, I'm super close and I'm very, very excited, and um, I'm really looking forward to a new chapter in my life. So, um, anyway, I have rambled now for 20 minutes. Hey, that's a normal video for me. So I will get off here. I will try to be back sooner than 4 weeks, and I apologize again. And I want to thank everybody who has supported me on this journey. And I really appreciate all the comments that everybody makes, and all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. I really enjoyed, you know, watching your journeys along with mine, because if you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you, and I watch your journey as well. So you may be having bigger improvements than I do, and I'm in your corner as well. So if you guys have any comments or um, want to ask me questions, just ask, because I always read my comments and I try to comment back. So thank you again, everybody, for being so supportive, and it really means a lot to me, and you guys are just plain awesome. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and you guys have a wonderful weekend.